You guys want to play some Pathfinder?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Woo! Brian's gonna be real irritated with how you're like talking.
Did you want control? Oh, no, I'll just tell people where I want to be. No, I mean, yeah.
I'm really good at hitting things. I'm really good at doing damage. I would like to do that to something that won't like it.
You might have an opportunity this session.
Yay!
All right.
Considering how last one went for
You're talking about people,
both of us, I
right?
think.
I was
Gonna
busy
make him so
fumbling
mad.
with a torch like an idiot.
Yeah.
This way, though.
I was,
You were busy missing with a torch like an idiot.
yeah, I was warning everyone that swarms are immune to area of effect damage.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, Mr. Helpful over here.
That is a proper way to do dubious knowledge. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. I just started some music, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with, as you are approaching this little goblin character, this little gal with flowers on her head. I'm gonna show you a picture of her.
What was her name again?
Her name is Monzi.
There we go. That's right.
Go ahead and show you this artwork again.
Also, hi everybody.
Hi, everybody. Yes. You approach this cute little character, Monzi.
There we go.
She's got a cute little pink headband. She's got some dice, earrings, a planet earring as well. And she's definitely like got the hots for your other goblin companion. As you all kind of approach and see her head like peek around the corner and look at all of you. Obeafo, you see this head come around the corner, and it brings you back to a memory of something completely unrelated, but the way that just this head kind of popped out with little warning brought you back to the kind of the dangers that the jungles can have. Animals, people who are hunting things, they can pop out at any moment. And I think as you see this goblin woman pop out from the corner, your mind is briefly transported back, and we are brought to a jungle as we kind of zoom in on Obeafo's mind. The jungle foliage clears, revealing a tribe of lizard folk amongst the trees. A large, childlike creature is seen alone, isolated from the others, but still amongst them, eyes fixated, focused on the work at hand. A large shield covered with glistening scales. A lizard folk removes themselves from the safety of the tribe to approach the child. My name is Kanima, leader of this tribe. Obeafo's head shot up, fangs becoming visible in his shock of being interrupted. Eyes glowing, anger spreading across his charcoal-esque skin. Wipe that look off your face, human, he stated in an abrupt, unearthly, deep tone. I am not your enemy. His tone softened as did the anger on the child's face. What is that in your hands?
And
He stopped realizing.
go ahead.
He stopped realizing what was in his hands.
I can explain. I don't want to be the monster outsider again.
And the child stood up now. now towering over the tribal leader. The lizard-like armor slid from his hands, landing with a soft thunk on the moist ground.
You guys have taken me in, helped me survive after I got kicked out of my tribe, but never letting me close enough. I'm afraid. It has been weeks, and this is the first time you've spoken to me. I just wanted to. I'm
This
sorry.
is not the way to get what you want. Your eyes and your fangs are not what make you a monster. You decide. And we're transported back out of this vision with Obeafo, in Obeafo's memory. And we see the same innocent-looking goblin girl looking at all of you. Clearly a very different, much less threatening, not threatening, but much less intimidating environment. And she kind of turns to all of you and just says, hey y'all, I could really use some help if you wouldn't mind. I'm really kind of struggling with something. If you see, and she looks over at, what is our goblin friend's name?
Sergeant Pepperoni.
The
It's Sergeant something for real.
I have no memory of this name.
wait, the goblin that's with you. Wait, oh my gosh, we have to remember this.
I mean, Sergeant Pepperoni seems like it's what it's about to be in this moment.
Nonetheless, she looks at the goblin and she says, I can tell, you can tell that I'm hiding inside this pile of scrap. Maybe don't peek around the corner quite yet. Well, you see, there are some individuals who have taken over my shop. Do y'all think I could get your help? Do you think you could help me take my shop back?
What precisely is taking over your shop? What exactly do you need us to do?
Oh, and she whispers to you, I think they are called imps.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
there's imps in your shop?
Oh, where be this shop? Oh.
Yeah, no, keep your voice down, please. I'm really quite scared. They're taking all my tools. They're messing with everything that I have, and they're giving me quite a fright. And you know, they pulled at my ears the other day, and after that, I ran inside the scrap, and I've been tunneling around ever since.
They pulled your ears. What disrespect.
They really were disrespectful, it's true.
Wow.
Child, quickly, where is the location of this establishment?
We're fleeing an active crime scene at the moment. If we help you with this, could you show us how to get out of this junkyard and somewhere, safe?
Silence, farmer. There are demonic forces to return to their holes in the dirt.
Perhaps if we do this favor, she will help us. It's not a bad thing to ask.
I will help you. I'll help you get through the haunted ship up ahead. I'll give you some pointers.
I'm sorry, the what?
The haunted ship. Everybody knows
yes.
about the haunted
That's-
ship. The whaling
that's right.
scrapyard. Yeah, I assume
yes, the
you've
one we
heard.
just saw.
Right, the haunted
Enough with
ship.
this distraction.
It's over
Every
there.
moment we waste is another chance for these dastards
These
to.
impetuous fools, yes.
Oh, I like that one. That's good.
Nice.
If you can lead us through the Harpy's Kiss, yes, it sounds like our goals aligned. We'll help you with this task.
Favor for favor.
Yes. Also,
Guide the way, small green child.
And if you help me, I can either give you some of my tools that might be helpful, or I can even make you something if you need it. I'm pretty good with my hands. I can try and conjure up something. I could do. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Don't worry about that. Yes, don't put the cart before the horse. Lead us to your shop, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, is that like don't put the cart before the warg or what? I've never heard that saying before.
The gnomes like to borrow colorful phrases from all manner of beasts, but yes, it's the similar concept as that.
Okay. And I'm gonna move all of you up to kind of where she's at. And
By the way, how's the lieutenant reacting to this mission?
He is. That's a good question. I think Oleander, he's gonna kind of squeeze past you, and he's
Okay.
going to stand right up next to her and put his hand out, and she's gonna put her hand out as well, and he's gonna grab it, and he's going to kind of bow his head over her hand and say, "Fair maiden." I don't remember exactly what his accent was. "Fair maiden, I will make sure that we do what you must, or what you need. We will do what we must to free your shop." Yes. Okay. I would like for all of you to roll perception as initiative, please.
Can I sneak since I know I'm going into combat?
Can you what?
Can I sneak for initiative?
Yeah, I like that.
Right, let us know when you're ready for numbers.
Okay.
We'll just go around the table, I guess.
Move Monzi over here. And there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
What are we looking
Abefo.
at, Tim? Because everything's blocked.
Abefo, what's your
Oh.
initiative?
13.
Oh, I have to roll it in the app.
It's up to you. I can
no,
also
that's
enter
fine.
it.
Oh, please, 21.
21.
BFO played by Tim. You're at a 13.
Okay. Then we've got Tag.
Tag played by Ryan got 24.
Cool. And
Are
then
we doing intros? No. Sounds good.
Oleander.
Oleander, played by Sky, got a 23.
Cool. And then John Smith.
14.
14, played by Brian. Okay.
Hey, can I make a knowledge check about imps before we start combat with them?
Pretty smart.
I think that's fair. You know about it going into it. Yes.
Is it-
There are many. Let's see. Some are frozen.
Okay,
Some are
well-
fiery. Some are thundery. They all fly.
I
know them well.
This is still going to be dubious knowledge, correct?
Yeah, if 12 fails, then yes.
Okay. They have a stinger attack. They also
Okay, I'm ready.
can sense the thoughts of others from a distance.
hmm
Yeah, I think that's what you would gain from your knowledge check.
Okay. Everyone, we used to get infestations out in the field sometimes. The secret to sneaking up on them is you have to sink like corn. I guess here we sink like trash, because they'll feel you coming if you sink like a person. So sink like trash, everyone. We'll sneak up on them.
First, Easy job,
Okay.
thank you.
Mhm.
Second, infestations.
Yeah.
Yep.
Infestations, yes.
Very good.
Think like trash. I like PSLs.
Mhm.
And, Blue Ribbon's my favorite. What else?
And to give y'all
here.
a like a guide on where they are right now, her shop is just to straight ahead and directly to the south. So yeah, there's a little inlet in the map that you'll see, which has like tables and crates and stuff. But you still kind of have the jump on these guys. Not kind
The way
of.
you
do.
were the way you were describing her, it sounded like they'd stolen her clothes. I thought she was like hiding behind
Oh.
a wall because she was naked. Like what?
Yeah, she's scared of what they would do to her. They're like more just messing with her, and being really mean and annoying.
Yep.
Okay, Tag, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I will start playing my instrument, doing Inspire Courage as an action.
Oh yeah, I'm good for this.
And
Just sneak up on them.
time to sneak up. Then I will,
While playing an instrument.
A sneaking song.
while playing the instrument,
Sounds like trash.
I will, moving my hands in the gestures required and using my voice for the required words, enchant Babibi's his weapon, so it is now a magical
I
weapon.
could be into that.
Instrument of war. So I have cast magic weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
All right.
So I throw that at them now, right?
Next up is that your full turn?
Yes, those are the reactions from him.
Rosaline hears you begin playing your music, sees your magic weapon cast, and she says, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get this party started." And she steps out 25 feet. First action. Let's get some music going. And second action. She will cast nothing. Second action.
Nicely done.
I think it's fair to say she still has her hand cannon drawn from the last encounter. You all can still have your weapons drawn as well, unless you think you would have put them away.
Hey, Emma,
Yeah, what's up?
would she be just as in range if she was 1 square to the west?
Yes.
Because then she's still under the effects of the Inspire Courage.
She turns to you and says, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean to get ahead of myself. Thank you very much, Tag." And she'll hold back a bit. Yeah. And she says, "Air still, guide my shot." And shoots with her hand cannon at the first imp. Natural 1. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah, let's get this party started.
I like to think
Self-destruct.
she just points it towards the sky. It's like, party started. Pew, pew, pew.
Wait. That looks in range of the crane.
Errant aim. Reroll the attack, targeting the creature closest to the target, excluding yourself. Great.
Is that?
Okay, John Smith.
Hopefully another imp.
Are there
Yeah.
other imps there?
I think it's just one of the other imps. I mean, I can't see them yet.
Well, I don't know where they are, but John Smith's pretty close.
Well, it's close to the target, not her, right?
Yeah.
Close to the
okay.
target.
It's not a glass cannon crit fail.
Hang on, I'm gonna get the drag ruler out. 15 feet. 20 feet to the nearest
Oh.
imp. So 15
What?
feet to John Smith.
No.
Okay, well, I'm sneaking. Can't you see me?
Her perception is a 23 and your sneak is a 14, so yes, she does
Great.
see you. Because she is higher in
Right.
initiative. Oh god.
Okay, good start.
It wasn't
Good
an AoE
start.
attack, I hope.
No. Okay, minimum damage for 1 point of
But
Piercing
one
damage.
From inspire courage, unfortunately.
okay, 2 points of piercing damage.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness, John Smith, I'm so sorry. Are you okay, sir? And then she takes her.
No.
Next time I'm not gonna have you say
She looks back up at the sky for her third action, says, Aristil, please guide my shot. Alright, that's a 15 to hit. That is
for inspire courage.
+1, thank you. That is a hit. She does hit the imp, not John Smith. Max damage for
Nice.
7 total damage.
Very good.
That's a dead imp.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah,
That was quick.
yeah.
You needed our help, huh?
I guess so. Then we have... Excuse me.
On character.
Yes,
that's-
we have Oleander. I'll change
Yeah,
that right
Oleander.
now.
No, it's Oleander's.
Yeah.
Not John's.
All right. 10 paces. That gets me here as a free action.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm using my character voice for this. I still do not see any imps, so I'm going.
You should.
I do not.
I got you.
Yeah, we don't see anything from where we're at.
I got you. There's one right here.
Oh.
Right here. It's blending in.
Okay. There's one there.
Yep.
Oh, hi. There it is.
There's one here.
Okay.
There's a dead one here. And there may be more. You're not sure.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's see the range on this thing. That's 35 feet. I do not recall offhand because I have my character sheet on a different spot. Exactly how far my dueling pistol goes. It doesn't say on here.
I think it's 30 feet.
30 feet. Stride up to there.
Okay.
Well, wasn't there something that happened on initiative for you?
Yeah, that was the thing. I got my extra 10 and I have my weapon drawn.
I see.
That's what happens. And then I have a plus to initiative. Okay. I'm within range, so I don't have to worry about range increments. I'm going to fire and then Raconteur's reload, probably. That would be an 18 to hit the imp. That away.
That hits.
That hits. Cool. I am going to roll some amount of damage. That I need to see again. That is this much. Max damage. That's going to be plus another one from
Yep.
Inspire. Oh, I'm not within
You're
range.
not
Never
within
mind.
range.
So that's 7 points of damage.
Hey, that's a dead imp.
That's a dead imp.
Mm-hmm. And as I fire, I'll use Raconteur's reload to then attempt the intimidate check to demoralize the remaining imp.
Nice.
Does that make it flat-footed? Oh no, it's demoralized.
Frightened one.
Frightened one.
That is less to hit, and does it reduce its AC?
I think so.
Don't recall. I
think
didn't bring my
frightened is
remote.
minus one AC.
Thank you. That is going to be an 18 to demoralize.
Oh. That is
versus,
against the
I
will
think it's
DC.
Will DC? Yeah.
Yep. That works. You
All right.
demoralize them.
And so I will look it dead in the eye, hold my pistol down, and say, "Oh, you're going to like what's coming next." And I believe it's your turn now.
Better not miss, or this is going to be the most embarrassing turn. All right. I would like to move forward 25 feet. As
Okay.
much as I'm capable of moving. Oh, God, I'm so far back.
I think you're going to be within
Alright.
range.
Alright.
All right. Let's move me in 25 feet. Oh, that's not a corner that I have to go around.
It is.
All right. So 25 more. Run around.
It's right there.
It's right there. Yeah.
Do you want to be behind him?
Is that an alley we can run through? Jamie, is that
Oh.
walkable space?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. Defend yourselves, you flaccid, flapping bats! I shall impale your machinations upon my tumescent spear of righteousness. I shall disperse your dealings and disembowel you and drink of your blood. Your fields will burn and your lands will be salted so nothing may grow again. Your deaths will be the mustard upon my hot dog of victory. I would like to stab and hopefully hit this, please. After that.
You don't have lands?
Yeah,
So that is a 16, and I don't know if frightened helps or not.
It hits.
Oh, good. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 6
Striking.
damage.
Striking room.
6 damage?
Oh, shoot. Hold on, striking rune. And also, it's a 7 to hit now. Striking rune, so 4 plus 4, 8 damage. I think that's a dead end, unless this one's a bigger imp.
That's a dead imp.
Also, I used the wrong die, so even more damage.
And Babibi the Impaler impales his first imp of the campaign.
I need to keep a tally now.
You're on the board.
That we know of.
Oh no, I gotta write more speeches down. I need to have these ready.
That was really good, by the way.
John Smith, it's your turn.
Are there any imps left?
No,
You do still hear the chirping of imps.
Okay.
And actually,
Mhm.
you know what?
like
I'm just
that.
gonna give it to y'all. There is another one here. There is another one here. So you have one kind of at the western side of the
Okay.
Okay.
area, and you have one at the southeastern area.
Okay. So John Smith is imagining what it feels like to rust. His support beams are slowly wearing away in the weathered area of this dump. Suddenly, a pipe snaps and he stumbles forward, sliding across the terrain.
All right, sounds good. I'll allow it.
He's acting like trash.
And then, as the trash is just about to slump over and hit the ground, ha! I wasn't trash at all! And he throws a dagger at the imp,
I like it.
taking them completely unawares. Alright.
I was certainly unawares of that performance.
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Uh, 11 damage.
On the
That's-
western end.
That is on the western imp or the eastern imp.
Eastern's 20 feet, Western's 30.
Probably the one to the south.
Okay. That is a
Yeah.
dead imp.
Alright, I'll use my last action to throw my other fork at a -5, or -4, whatever. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
10 damage.
That's another dead imp.
Cool.
Oops.
Where are you getting the +1 on the hit?
Oh, does yours thing give me plus? I thought yours did.
Yeah, but you're out of 30 feet.
Range. Okay, 13 to hit and 9 damage in that case.
13 is a
14
miss.
14 to hit.
14 is still a miss.
Okay. Okay. Then the second one's fine.
Okay.
So what's your... Oh, you're away in the back. Okay.
Yeah, just out of range there.
Whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Then I think Obeafo is your turn now.
All right.
Want to keep the chain going?
So Obe will go. I'm tied.
It's hit escape and then quickly. Yeah.
I will move 20 feet. Then I'll move. Yeah, we'll get right up next to him.
Cool.
And Obe will say to the imp, "Just because you have wings and you have a stinger does not make you evil. Turn down the waves of terrorizing populaces. Be good. You do not need to do this."
Is a bear close enough for me to hit?
Yeah.
You don't have the action, so
You have the
yes.
action.
Ooh.
Reaction, AOO.
Do you have one?
I do.
And I will shoot it. I will.
No,
I'll
I'm
walk
not.
by,
Third action.
and I will.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling the. I don't know. Yeah, I do have diplomacy. I'm gonna diplomacy. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell it to run away and never terrorize these people.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy roll.
Is that an action?
It
It's a
is.
skill.
The skill you have to make your window wider.
There's other ones that you're not seeing.
The hand.
The hand. This is great audio, us telling you what to click on your screen.
This tutorial through Foundry brought to you by Tetanus Drops, the lockjawing good
Hey.
candy.
Oh my god. All right, what's the total there? That is 24.
24.
Damn.
Okay.
So you're gonna convince it to be good, and then the BB's gonna hunt it down and kill it.
Gosh.
You can make it
24
good. Yeah, go for it.
against the will DC. The imp
I'll make a speech for that.
The imp chirps at you. I will never be good. But I will no longer harass this person.
All right.
And that's how he responds.
Alrighty.
Anyone want to make an insight check?
It is actually now the imp's turn.
Okay.
The imp flies away.
I didn't even get a chance to sting us.
It's true.
That imp is within range of BBB, yeah? Is
Okay.
that
It was
one of
10
BBB's
feet.
threatened space? Oh, it's 10 feet away.
Yeah, it was 10 feet away.
Do you threaten 10 or just 5?
I think just fine.
Okay.
All right, we are out of combat. There are
No, we're not. I got a good arm.
okay. That's fair. That's fair.
What's his distance?
Okay, hang on. So the imp.
I'm about to lose a
goes-
spear. I'll say that.
First action goes 20 feet. Second action. Well, I guess. Yeah, flies 20 feet. Second action, flies another 20 feet. Third
And then 20 feet?
action, flies another 20 feet. It
Can I
is
make an
about.
argument that it's also moving up,
Upward.
Yes.
so it loses a little bit of that distance.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll say it's about 50 feet away.
from its starting position.
Yeah. So from you, BB, the imp is 60 feet away. Tag, it is your turn.
Okay. How far would 25 feet get me to where the imp started?
It would get you right next to Rosaline.
Okay. So not 60 feet.
Yeah, it would be quite a bit farther away from the imp itself. Okay, so just for reference, from Rosaline, the imp is about 80-ish feet. And that's diagonally southwest.
I think then I will double stride 50 feet just to be in camp.
Cool.
I got you. There's 25. And there's 25.
Oh no. What am I about to do?
And that's I think the Inspire Courage is still going on, right? Or do I have to do an action to keep it going?
Let's see.
Ooh, I don't remember. Unless I use Lingering Composition, it only lasts for 1 round. So yeah, for my third action, I will continue Inspiring Courage.
Nice. Okay. Now Rosaline's turn. She'll stride 25 feet. Stride another 20 feet.
Beautiful. Your party is bloodthirsty. Fine.
And Rosaline casts Daze on the imp.
Good. That's what I was trying to do, and I wasn't in range.
Okay. 60 feet. Ooh, you know what? She cannot. Because it's a 2 action.
Oh yeah,
Spell.
That's why I was gonna try to get there in 1 stride.
Yep. Okay.
good idea though.
Yeah. Thank you.
How far away was she originally? She was next to Oleander, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right next to me, directly
So
to the
she
west.
could have actually just moved 25 feet and been within 60.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, if she goes just to the west of
Okay, we're gonna go back up here.
the BB.
25 feet or right here, huh? Oh.
See that?
Yeah, good call, good call. Okay. She'll move there in 1 action. And then she will...
That's what I wanted to do. I just was too far away at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah, I like it. She holds out her left hand and says, Lights of Aristil, help me fumble this devil down for a little while. And casts Daze. Will save.
This is very willful.
Not particularly, given how low I rolled the first time.
DC
Maybe.
17, and the imp rolled an 18. So,
Oh, come on. Oh, okay, that's what I did.
something
So it
still
takes
happens.
Yeah.
Still takes
So
the
that's
4
just a
damage.
regular failure.
Is it 4 damage? Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, spellcasting ability modifier. Very good. So the imp looks hurt.
It does.
Well, if I hit it, it dies.
Physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Mental damage.
Fail.
Yeah, next up is Oleander.
Delay my turn.
I have a dumb question, actually.
Okay.
Does Inspire Courage do 1 additional non-lethal damage?
Is it non-lethal?
It says on damage rolls, and this wasn't a roll, so I think it doesn't. But I also think it's funny.
Yeah, no, I think it would have to be a roll because that's just like 4 flat damage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Just had to ask.
Yeah. Oleander?
Delay my turn. Trigger being Babibi doesn't kill it.
Mm,
And I'll nod to him and say, all yours.
I'm
Cool.
so sad what I have to do.
Then we go to Bubby.
Oh, this is so sad. All right. I would like to approach as close as I can. That looks like 20 feet-ish.
Okay.
That should put me 40 feet away, correct?
Looks about right. Yep.
That is 1 range increment out. So I will be throwing at a -2.
And then +1 from my...
What? It's -1 this game?
No, but I give you +1 for my aura.
Oh, a magic weapon. I'll be throwing it neutral.
Okay.
Okay. Your nefarious days have come to an end, for you now face the all-consuming depths of my vengeance. In your dreams, I will find you, and I will kill you, and in your nightmares I shall hunt your offspring and end your line. I hope your soul was saved in those final moments, so that when you meet the angels, the gates of heaven, they shall flay you alive for the rest of your immortal life. Alright. This better hit. Alright, 16 plus 6.
That's a hit. You kill the imp. What does this look like?
I throw my best Bident as hard as I can as it sails over a heap of junk. It flies through and spears through its wings and a heart and settles to never be found again in a
And
trash pile in the
as
distance.
as you see this, what is it? A bident you said, or a trident?
Yes, it is a Bident.
A bident. As you see this bident soar through the sky, it strikes its target true with one of its spears, and then arcs down into the pile of trash, and you see just in the rising sun, as the sun is coming up over the pile of trash, a glint of the top of the pole of your lost Bident.
This is my last action. Facing away from the party, only turning my head, I would like to say, I need a weapon.
You
That's
sure went after those imps with relish.
I believe he said it was mustard.
I was extending the metaphor.
Damn, I spent good money on that weapon. I guess I've got a club.
It's
you,
still gleaming magically, right?
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm not about to crawl through tetanus.
No, here's what I was gonna say.
I could try.
If someone can lift me at least 5 feet into the trash,
No,
I
let's just
can-
call it gone and move
I
on.
could mage hand it.
Oh.
Oh, that's much easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think this was the crane.
Hey!
Oh.
Yeah. We could talk to the shopkeeper, but I want to do this plan of crane plus mage hand to get the magic weapon out. Of
Oh,
the
there's my
trash
character's
can.
conviction. I did that with no
No
expectation of getting my
expectation,
weapon back.
yeah.
I can athletics check
It's
to
beautiful.
lift tag up.
Yeah.
Now I know I have to prep a lot more speeches.
think
Just have them
the-
on another page.
Is it
They're
light
so good.
bulk? That's the question.
ooh, good question.
I mean, you could just throw it back theoretically.
I feel like
You
it
don't know
would.
anyone.
I feel like a Bident would
Lose
be 1 bulk, but I don't know.
So
It is one bulk.
Yeah, 1 bulk or less is what I can carry with a
Okay.
mage hand.
I'll drink to that.
I guess 13 on my engineering check to tangle.
I can,
Right.
17 to lift up
I
tags.
just need like the whole pile section, right? I don't even need precision.
Yeah, between either the crane or being lifted 10 feet, is this possible?
Yes.
What is the range in your mage hand? Because you set my shoulders.
30
Oh.
feet. That's why it's difficult.
I think y'all can take like
Crane could do
Okay.
it.
20 minutes, like 15,
Can we
20
get
minutes
planks
to
of
do this.
wood and just like lie them against the trash pile to
Yeah,
make like
okay.
a surface
Okay.
we can approach?
Sure.
While they do that, I talk to our goblin friend.
You see in the background tag hanging, like, balance me, I can almost reach.
If the log rolls over, we're all gonna.
So about getting out of this junkyard.
Monzi approaches and she says, "Oh, you all are just fantastic. Thank you so much. I was so worried about my shop, and those imps were just so frightening. Please help yourself to anything in the in the shop that you might want to take. If you decide to leave some things though, I wouldn't mind. I make all this stuff myself, and I mean it is a lot of work, but I want to thank you for your help. Now I should say, if you choose to keep anything with me, I can use it to craft something for y'all if you want. So mechanically how this works, you are able to take any one of the following loot items, which I will share with you in just a moment once I figure out how to do that. And if you don't want the loot, she will make you one... What is it? One first level consumable. You can pick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got any,
But does she carry spears?
I'm gonna screenshot what she has.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Just
Yeah.
like one total or one each?
One for every item that you do not take.
What's the arrangement?
You can take. There's a list of items. Any items we don't take, we can take a level 1 consumable instead.
Mhm.
Oh, I see.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this into the Discord chat for y'all.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'm having fun.
Good.
That was great.
Being able to hit enemies is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has one set of alchemist's tools. She has one dented lensatic compass with a cracked glass. She has one climbing kit. She has 3 crowbars, one repair kit,
Dibs.
one snare kit, one set of thieves' tools, 3 sets of replacement picks for your thieves' tools, which helped you like pick locks and stuff, and then 1 set of artisan's tools for creating gadgets.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Slight, because again, I would know this answer in 5e, but not in Pathfinder 2e. Repair kit or artisan's tools, which one is the more useful for gunslingers?
I already have a
Okay.
repair kit.
Yeah, I have a repair kit. It's for like basic.
Okay,
Okay.
so yeah,
For
repair
fixing my
kit is going to be
shields when you
for
break 'em.
leather and wood, whereas the
Artisan's
artisan's
tools are more-
tools?
Okay.
I mean,
Hang on
I'm
a
totally
sec.
down for artisan's tools or the alchemist because I was going to
Yeah.
take the. My
Yeah.
second class was going to be an alchemist.
I'll take the artisan's tools then, just to have on me,
Cool.
even though I might not be the most skilled at it. But
I have a repair kit.
yeah,
I'd be down for
I have a repair
artisans.
kit.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, she also has 1 pint of oil. Oh
I
no,
mean,
she
alchemist
has
tools.
10 pints of oil.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
going to
take
burn
those.
6.
Yeah, freaking OPEC over here.
We'll do something.
Jeez.
I can't handle that much bulk.
This is
Yeah.
great stuff.
It is. It's really good.
Yeah.
Also, keep in
Yeah,
mind,
good
we are tracking bulk, so
Mhm.
take what you can
I
carry.
am,
Good point.
I am at
I can carry.
6 out of 9 to be encumbered and 14 to be overburdened.
I don't
So
even know how much bulk
I can take some bulk for now and drop it off at a home base later.
We should probably get a bunch of minor healing potions, though. If there's things we don't desperately need.
Yes.
I want those artisan tools and that alchemist kit.
Okay.
Those are both so in my character.
Well, you can carry. I'll let you have that just as
I can
long as if
Carry
my
the artisan, no problem.
gun breaks, that we can use that.
So is
So-
the number on the right
I'll
the
carry
actual
some
bulk it is?
healing then.
What's that? The number on the right is how many bulk it is.
Oh god, what is 3L? Out of curiosity.
Light.
3. So it's basically light is half of a bulk, so that would be like
That's
1.5
1.5.
bulk. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that I think that means for all 3 crowbars, right?
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Mage hand
Yes, it
takes
is.
the spear then.
3
I think I already have a crowbar, by the way.
Oh, we sorted out.
I do.
Also, Rosaline is going to look at the dented lensatic compass.
Mm.
She's going to say, well, that's kind of quaint. I like that. Monzi, do you mind if I take this? Monzi just looks at it and says, oh, that's fine. You may have it. Yes. Gives her the lensatic compass.
We have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to worry about bulk, guys.
Bulk
I've got
actually.
the whole thing.
It's a chest. No.
Sure. Put it in my bag.
Yeah.
We just sweep the whole thing in, or we could ask for some number of healing potions.
We kill the goblin and take all the stuff. Is that what
It was offered to us already.
No.
It does have a capacity, so I will have to track all of that.
We're playing
Okay.
outlaws, right?
Yeah.
Loot the shop.
Oleander, do you want me to put that into your bag?
Yes. Please fill my bag with your goods.
So what are we taking? Alchemist tool, artisan's tool. Are we taking any thieves' tools? That seems useful, but none of us.
I have them.
Oh, then we're
I
set.
can take the replacement ticks, I guess.
That sounds good. Yeah, in case some break.
You do the thing that annoying shoppers do where they go and take out a couple of things and then put it back on the shelf.
There are 5 of us. So what are the remaining 2 going to be?
I'll take a healing pot. Is it a minor? I didn't
So do you
catch
really
that.
want the picks or do you want a healing potion instead?
Healing potions would be great.
You pharmacy potion instead.
All right.
Did anybody catch whether it was a minor healing potion?
Yeah, it would be level 1.
Is that 1d8 plus 1?
Just 1d8.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's 2E for you.
Are you all okay with me giving her a hat of disguise?
It is a shop after all. We
I
trade.
mean, I saw we were borrowing them from the person who sent us on this job. I guess I don't know, but
Ooh.
You know what? I'll give her.
And we
something.
barter, because a hat of disguise is worth it. It's-
One of them was lost
I
on the
think
way
she
here.
literally offered us everything she owns. So I don't know if we need to
Wait.
look at her.
She said,
Emma, did you offer us everything?
if you leave
Yep.
something, that would be nice. That's what she said.
She said if you leave something, that would be nice, but for everything that you leave, I will craft you one consumable that you can use.
Yeah, so leave the stuff we don't want and get healing potions to replace them.
Leave the climbing kit, leave the crowbar, leave the repair kit. I don't think we're going to go into snares. Does anyone care about snares? Leave the snares, leave the thieves' tools. So that's 5 items.
Yeah, everyone get a healing
Okay,
potion.
can you repeat those again?
Because leave the climbing kit, leave the crowbar, leave the repair kit, and leave
Okay,
the
pause.
snare kit.
Climbing kit, leave all of the crowbars.
Yes, I have one already.
Okay.
Right,
I've got the other 2, Emma. I've got the other 2.
Oh, you're taking the other 2?
Oh, you're taking the crowbars.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm taking them out of my inventory.
Oh.
I've got the
Oh,
bag of holding, I think, still, don't I?
Yeah, I can handle the bag of holding,
Okay.
everything in the bag of holding. So you're leaving
I
all the
took care of it.
crowbars. And then you are leaving the thieves' tools.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you leaving the replacement picks for the thieves' tools?
I
We're taking
believe
those
I'll take that.
John Smith wanted those.
Okay. Then the artisan's tools.
on your person, right?
We're taking
We
those.
certainly want those.
Okay. And then
Obey will
10
carry those.
pints of oil.
We're taking that.
Okay. And then Rosaline has the compass.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
so you are able to choose.
Are we allowed to make the donations now, or is that not relevant?
You're allowed to choose 5 consumables, and she can make those for you now. Is that what you're asking?
Then we
I was gonna give her stuff.
Yeah.
Like she asked.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding. What do you mean?
like it's a shop, so rather than just taking stuff, saying, "Here, I have this for trade."
Yeah, Monty asked for donations at the end, didn't she?
No, she said we don't have to take everything she
Indeed.
owns.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she basically offered you everything in her store for free. And then she said, whatever you don't take, I'll make something for you that you can use on the road, like consumable. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you don't have to pay
I
her.
think
Yeah.
healing potions are universal.
But,
We're gonna need
yeah, it's just give
really badly at
all
this
the
party.
NPCs one healing potion.
Yeah, so that means everyone except their healing.
Alright.
All right.
Right?
Everyone except for Laura gets a healing potion.
Poison me.
That can't go wrong.
You could still heal one.
I do want to get this
Uh,
right. So 5 healing potions.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I believe so.
Cool.
And just to double check, Oleander is still in
Or
possession of the bag.
Would we
yes?
prefer elixirs of life? 1d6 plus
Oh,
1
no,
versus
it's not
1d8.
The bag, but I was using it in combat.
I'll take the.
That's right. So you have the bag. I'll just track the
Yeah.
the inventory then.
I think statistically elixirs of life are slightly better, but that's just pinching. I mean, pinching pennies. Who cares?
Okay.
Let's play the game.
Yeah. Alright.
All right.
Alrighty.
Woo! Handle.
Who wants to write it in their inventory?
I just put
I have
one potion for me.
I
Okay,
have
one
the-
potion.
Okay, each of us has a potion except for
Obey a foe.
Obey.
Mhm.
You can hold it.
That means Rosalind gets one.
I mean, he.
Alright. I'm going to have 3 potions. One for Rosaline, one for Obe, one for Oleander in the bag
In
of
the
holding.
bag.
And then the
Okay.
rest y'all can have on your person. Or we can just have all 5 in the bag.
Yeah, tag.
Do
and
things move
maybe-
around and get crushed in the bag of holding? Because I can keep it in a pocket. I have a
No,
bandolier.
it's specifically a extra dimensional
Yeah.
space.
Okay, good.
So yeah, and Baby, John Smith, and Tag are holding on to their pots.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Well, as Monzi helps you out, she
Thank
says, "Oh, of course, I'm happy to help anyone who's ready to help me. This was quite an ordeal." And as she's explaining this, she's like dragging the imp's dead bodies and like tossing them into the trash heap behind her.
Where they belong.
She
I
She's-
lift the corpses.
oh,
Were we
okay.
going to recover the spear, or are we going to leave it as a donation?
Recover the spear,
We recover
you
the
were
spear.
doing it well.
Okay.
I thought you happened.
but we learned not by mage hand, by crane shenanigans.
They have nothing on them in their inventory. The dead imps.
Okay, then I harmonica the
Or as
corpses.
their moral system.
You talked over the joke.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, Monty
Been
looks
there.
at all of you and says, "Now, I think you asked about going through the ship. Did you still want to do that?"
Yep.
We want to leave this junkyard and go back to Alkenstar. How do we do that?
Oh, well, the sewer system is the best way that I know of. I can show you the way. You're gonna run into the Gnolls on the way, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think that's the way we want to go then.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just follow me this way, and she begins walking. And everywhere she walks, she like turns her head to look at the other goblin. When she passes him, she's like, giving the butterfly eyes to this goblin every now and then. She beckons all of you to follow.
And we do,
Yep,
I think,
we'll
yeah.
go.
Alrighty. Okay. She says, now, I should warn you that the ship, it's a little bit haunted. It's kind of scary once you get up to it. But, I mean, just be careful as you go through. I think there's something trapped inside the ship, and you might want to watch out for it. And the way that this will work mechanically is I'm going to give you a +2 to one of your skill checks while you are in the ship. And that can be a perception check to try and determine what's going on. That can be a potentially, I'll even allow it on something like an attack roll if you want. I'll give you 1 + 2. It's
Per character?
per
What's causing
character.
this?
As you approach, you hear like this wailing noise coming from within the ship that kind of like seems to emanate from all of the openings on the ship. This and it's just this like ghostly, eerie sound. Kind of sounds mechanical almost, like the ship's engines are whirring back to life and then they stop. And then
Can
they
I
whir
propose-
back to life. Go ahead.
Can I propose a reason tag might give everybody a +2 to check?
Yeah.
So tag says, if it's haunted, I know the best thing. How about some liquid courage? And she breaks out a 6-pack of alcohol and offers to each of you
Wait,
a little drink to.
you brought imbibements to a professional heist?
I mean, I brought my trusty flask. Yes. This thing's gotten me through quite a few scrapes.
Oh, yes, it has. Bring it over.
And so, for anybody who's willing, I hand the flask over. And
Okay.
I do have on my character sheet 6 alcohol.
Nice.
You mean you
Take
have
it
0
back.
alcohol?
Now I have 0, but it should give us.
Wait. What kind of alcohol?
It says 6 alcohol, according to the
6 kind.
purchasable consumables. There is one called alcohol.
The safe to drink kind, not
Yes,
the wound
yeah.
kind, right?
No, it comes in a bottle. It's a spirit.
Also,
Okay.
Spirits for spirits over here.
don't want to cut too much off, but I do want to ask you all, everybody give me a perception check and feel free to use that +2 if you would like.
He's trying to
Um,
burn our bonus already.
There is
Son of a
something
dimple.
that you might spot in this area.
Should we figure out what we're doing our +2 on first, or
I mean, I'll just say
I'll be using on the attack roll.
21, someone got 23.
Yeah, nice nat 20
Okay.
there. Okay.
That's about
18. So,
Let's see.
oh, that's right. 25 for attack.
Okay. Oleander, what was yours?
18. Perception.
Okay. What about Bubby B?
But 8.
Okay. John Smith.
21.
Was this?
And in addition to that, I make a 21 knowledge Alkenstar check. Who owns this junkyard?
That's a
Do
good
they
question.
know they have warring civilizations rising and falling within?
Mhm.
Sure, you can give me that roll.
Yeah, 21.
You think it's probably Ambrose Mugland who owns this place, and he probably doesn't give two shits about it, and so he probably doesn't know what's happening here.
All right.
There is now one less warring civilization in this pit.
Oh, Beofo,
If this was for
23.
I got you, John.
yeah, if this was for initiative, then that's a 20 and
Yes.
not an 18.
Yeah. Beofo?
23.
All right.
Oh, have fun, guys. I hope it's dead before I have to do anything.
You never even knew it was there.
It's in spirit. Already dead.
Everyone suddenly starts shooting at a wall, and I just say, what?
I'm glad I gave everyone the alcohol.
Like I was saying, spirits for spirits.
Spirits, that's right. That's another good name.
Yeah, I'll put it on the list. Still
Liquid
going.
courage. This is what bards do. They inspire courage.
Mhm.
Oleander, I have to ask, does a 23 hit your AC?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Good to know.
I will say before you do whatever you're about to do, Oleander is mid-drink, puts it down. My husband is going to be so pissed at me.
And-
Go for it.
Just as you begin to put it down, you get 5 bludgeoning damage. I'm sorry, 1 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage from a red hot gear that shoots into your body. And as this occurs, all of you see a machine spirit. It looks kinda like...
What was this
Oh,
creature
shit.
I've never seen before?
Did I just get rid of all this stuff? Oh no.
Success.
Fuck.
We
I just
won!
So yeah, we beat it. All right.
I just got rid of all the initiative?
Just repeat them, right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
That's all right. I want an opportunity to get a higher initiative.
No, we'll just say what we had again.
Okay. John Smith, you were 23? 21?
21.
21. Tag, you were 25. Thank you all. Oleander, you were
20.
20. Monzi was a 10.
Good for her. She's doing her best.
Rosaline, I don't
Might
remember.
possibly saved our skin with all those healing potions.
Thank you. Bubby was an 8.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Beofo is 23.
Thank you. Alright, and
the
our
lonely
spirit.
machine spirit. Oh, I don't get to tell you that one.
The what?
26.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, I just missed it. I needed to roll 1 or 2 higher. Oh, I could have used my +2 on it.
Huh.
It only would have prevented you taking that damage by 6
Ooh.
seconds.
Yeah. That
That's
is
a cool
sick.
design.
Yeah.
Oh, that artwork is sick.
Yeah.
Aizo does it
It's
again.
cool. So this strange, like, ethereal trap almost pops out of a, like, a strange loose part on the ship. And it's kind of like one of those pop-up monkeys that you open the box.
Jack in the Box?
Thank you. And it, like, pops and opens up. and you see a skeletal-looking machine man with a compass in the center that looks almost as if it has collected different parts of the ship into its body. So instead of legs, it's got a propeller, and that propeller at the bottom is attached to the ship, and it's kind of like springing back and forth as it shoots this red hot gear out at you, Oleander. It's wearing this cape that is the flag of the ship. It has these mechanical, like, compass navigational tools on its chest, right next to its shoulder, and it just looks like a mechanical skeleton, and it screams out at you in kind of a whistle, and says, "Do not approach my ship." And you get a red hot gear to the chest, Oleander. Tag, it is your turn. What do you do?
Your whistle was a little flat. And instead of the G flat, I will start a performance in G so that I can tell the difference.
Jacob Collier. Jeez.
So I start a performance as action 1. Jeez.
And this is kind of a cool point to bring this up. This is actually a hazard, which is a different encounter mechanic for Pathfinder 2e, kind of like a trap. And so there may be multiple ways to subdue this trap, this hazard. Just want you all to know.
Since I don't think any of my spells will do a ton in this situation, I think I will. Let's see, how far away am I from it? Like 50 feet, it looks like.
Like 45.
45. Sure, I'll do a knowledge check on it.
Okay.
So, do I think this is a religion check or an occultism? Yeah.
I
maybe
think
it's occultism.
you would probably... Let's see.
I know in 2e you don't have to tell me. I'm supposed to guess, but I can't quite feel out what I think this
We're
would be.
supposed to guess our knowledge? That's so mean.
You think it could be any one of the following. Religion, engineering, potentially occultism, I think any one of those three. Some might do more for you than others would.
Okay. So I don't see engineering as an option here. Maybe that's one of the lore
It's a lore
skills.
skill. Yeah.
I see. I'm going to choose to take the +2 on occultism checks
Okay.
as my whiskey-induced memories come to me. And
+2? Whiskey induced?
yeah, but we don't start with hero points, right?
You
No.
actually... No, not each session, but if you have a hero point at the moment from saved over, because I gave you all a hero point when we started.
I think I'm the only one who's used one.
Okay.
I used
Can
it
we-
to dodge tennis.
That's right, you did.
It's a reroll, not advantage. You accept the result of the second one, whatever it is. I don't remember if I've used mine or not.
You have not.
I don't think so.
I'm going to use it here because that was a nat 4 and I want better than that. That's much better. 17 occultism.
Okay. You think that this can be subdued using an appropriate skill. You think that if you are able to either help this spirit commune with their gods, you could
Which
release
is
them.
religion. Okay.
Or if you are able to physically release them from the mechanics of
Which is engineering.
of the ship, then you could release that spirit as well. And you also they can deal out some significant damage. This thing could really hurt your crew, your group, if you
Yeah.
don't act quickly.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. Is sharing that information an action?
No, I think you can do it at least for now until I know for sure. Also, weaknesses, electricity, or a chalcum. Is that chalcum or calcum? Can't remember.
Or Falcon.
Okay.
Same thing.
And positive energy.
Very good. Then I will relay this information. And let's see. Is a bard? Do I have anything with this? Probably actually. Okay. Oh, but I have to be within 30 feet. Okay, I will move 25 feet to separate myself from the group and get within 30. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
We may have made a mistake knowing we're going to a haunted ship and not getting ghost touch provisions from the free level.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm,
Um,
that's a good point.
Tag, as you step within 30 feet, this
That makes
creature
sense.
seems to take a reaction. And it springs forward and begins whistling. And both Oleander
Oh god.
and Tag, you are going to take 2d6 sonic
before that,
damage. Go ahead.
It is a auditory or visual effect, yes?
It is.
Mm,
Then as a reaction, I will counter-perform.
Nice.
Because that was in G flat, and I'm performing in G.
Nice.
So my performance protects me and my allies, and I'm going to roll a performance check for an auditory effect. So we still roll our saving throws,
Okay.
but my performance check may be used in lieu of their saving throw if it is better.
Okay.
So 22 was my performance.
Oh yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. If you would like to give a fortitude save, you may.
I mean, I can try to beat that.
Okay.
Counter song in G major.
Also, would
Nope,
that
I did not beat that.
okay? Would that
You're a real
negate?
G whiz there.
Would that negate
I'm a
damage,
genius.
Ryan?
Whatever the save.
It's just a save at 22 instead of what we had.
Okay. I'm gonna read the effect and get y'all's opinion. The effect is a loud whistle blows and all creatures within 30 feet take 2d6 sonic damage and become stunned 1 DC 20 fortitude save. Creatures are not
So
stunned on a success.
We make our save. Oh, then we just take damage. And
Yeah,
don't
we
get
just
stunned.
take the damage. It's just like Days, where the damage happens regardless.
So each of you take 6 sonic damage, but you are both
Ow.
safe from being stunned.
Does it say, is it a basic fortitude save?
Yes.
So basic saves universally mean successes, you take half damage.
Good call.
So 6
Thank you.
becomes 3.
3 damage.
I prefer. I
Good
prefer John's interpretation.
Yeah, it's just a keyword in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you outside of it?
Thank you.
It's only 30 feet.
Yeah, so who was in the range of it?
Oh,
Oleander.
Oleander
and,
is 30 feet, yeah.
Yep, Oleander and Tag. Just us.
Okay.
All right. I
Then
did
feel free to
all the
continue your turn.
Nope, that's it. I
That was
did
the reaction.
Started my performance. I did a knowledge check and I moved up, and then I used my reaction after my turn. Or, I mean, at the end of my turn.
Okay. Right.
The focus is gone.
Rosaline seeing Oleander take all this damage, says, I think I have one more in me, but this is my last of the day. And she casts... 2 action heal on Oleander.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Let's see. Plus this, I think. Is it? Oh no, it's yeah, 12 healing.
Oh, jeez. Thank you.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, that is so much better. Thank you, Rosalind.
I got your back. And now, Rosaline will use religion as an action to attempt to free the spirit. Fail. It's just, I can't seem to reach it. Maybe somebody else can give it a shot. And we then go to John Smith.
Yeah, it seems to be made of blades and malice. I'm not sure praying's gonna work. John pulls out a wrench and says, maybe this will. So yeah, I'd like to make an engineering check, I guess, to figure out to try and disable it.
Alright, so you will need to be next to it if you would like to
Okay.
disable it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would make the check on it or on something on the ship that's empowering it.
Yeah, and you'll have to move within 5 feet of that, and then you'll basically want to try and, you can flavor it however you'd like, but you're trying to separate the mechanical parts that are trapping this creature, this spirit.
Okay. Yeah, so I will run over to it and I will make my engineering check.
Let the BB go first and protect you.
What?
It's okay. I'll add my +2 to get a 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
DC 20.
Nice.
What does this
Cool.
look like?
So John Smith runs over and he recognizes that the propeller making up its legs is a type used on a riverboat that used to come by for the fair once a year, where his farm was. And he knows from getting some of the dockhands there drunk and talking to them about it that this propeller has a deficiency. Some of the lug nuts, if they're loosened, it'll just shake itself to death and explode. And so he distracts it, points over its shoulder, it looks away. He unscrews 2 lug nuts a little bit and jumps back. And this thing turns around and rears up and its legs fall apart and it falls over.
Nice. And as it falls, the mechanical parts just kind of fall away from the body, and the spirit within starts to kind of float up to the sky, and then it just kind of poofs out of existence. Nice.
Very good work. I thought for sure that flag was going to get wrapped up in the propeller, but I like your way better.
That was some mighty quick thinking.
Yeah, well, any farmhand would know that much.
Never change, Brian.
Muncie, did you know that thing was in there?
I knew it was a haunted ship, but I've never seen that before. That was mighty spooky, don't y'all think?
I would say so, yes. And Oleander downs the remaining alcohol in the bottle.
Okay. Well, usually we keep these doors shut because the gnolls are on the other side and they like to bully us and make mean faces at us and beat us up sometimes.
Forgot about them.
So I'm gonna stay on this side if y'all don't mind. But you can go through there if you're trying to get out of here, and just be aware as you might run across some gnolls. They're pretty mean.
Thanks for that. Before we venture in, are y'all looking okay? Anybody need some wounds patched up?
I've taken 2 damage.
I am fine and dandy now, thanks to Rosaline.
Actually, Tag, I will take you up on that offer. 1 bottle of spirit, please.
All right. So I already gave you a bottle of alcohol,
I never took it.
but now, okay, I'll give it to you now.
Thank you.
And does anybody actually need healing now? No.
I'm not
anymore.
feeling too great, and I'm out of my healing spells for today, so I could use a little bit of help if you don't mind, Tagarun.
I could try and splint that for you.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
wonderful if you don't mind.
That's right. You have
I have
veterinary.
veterinary medicine. Okay.
That was a good roll too.
Oh yeah, when the lightning hit a tree on our property, the cows got splinters like this in their hide. We just pour this alcohol, if I could tag on it, and wrap it up until it clears itself out.
I give you the bottle. And,
Halflings and cows. What's the difference?
no, it's a gnome.
Oh,
Okay, you take 3 damage,
Yes. I love this
and then
skill.
you heal for 18 damage. So I yanked him to the wall and wrap it up in a bandage type.
Rosalind's, what? John Smith, what are you do? Oh, Oh, my leg's never been better. Thank you.
You still have to roll on whether or not veterinary medicine is going to harm me. But we'll cross
We'll
that
get
bridge when
there.
we get there.
can you willingly become a fox?
Yes.
Because then you're
Yeah.
just settled.
Then I'm just an animal.
All right, now don't go on pasture for at least 4 hours.
All right.
Great. So Tag says, well, now that our immediate needs have been taken care of,
Yeah.
Bayful, you want to take the lead? Let's
Sure.
take out this rust bucket. Find out why it's called the Harpy's Kiss.
Will someone remind me what we're supposed to do with the gnolls?
Exterminate.
We're not doing anything. They're just between us and the exit, we think.
I mean, not die to them? That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, my plan is to say, oh no, we're not going to have to kill you like we killed all those goblins, are we?
Oh,
Ooh,
I have
like
a
that.
thought.
Yeah.
Anybody still have one of these? And I take out my hat of disguise.
Yeah, I have one too.
I
Yeah.
used mine.
But I don't. Does it? Other creatures?
I put it on and become a Gnoll child.
It is.
It's gonna upset Nancy.
Hate to be the party pooper, but it's once a day.
Have we?
I
Oh,
think
we
it's
did
mine.
the heist, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The same day as the
So
heist.
I never mind.
Still
Can I-
on the run from the law.
It was worth it though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Doesn't work. I
So
try
what
to
if we
become.
all-
I mean, mine does if we want to like preamble diplomacy before an ambush.
I mean,
Yeah, we have
or
one
just
half.
diplomacy.
No, he didn't use his either. I mean, John didn't use his either. We were in a bag
That's true.
waiting out.
So you could be diplomatic gnolls.
Yeah, and the rest of you could get in this bag.
They could be good creatures.
I like it.
Not that either of us have any social skills, but we can try it.
Alcohol does
Which-
wonders on that front.
Which of
Minus
us,
one
by
deception. How about you?
the way, are the most socially
Yeah,
fluent?
can I
suppose
give someone
one could
else
say.
my unused?
BB is fantastic with speaking to the ladies.
I would be happy to take that.
Okay.
Although I'm the wrong size to be a Gnoll, I would have to be an old child.
I usually begin with talking about how much I dislike imps, and then we can bond over our dislike of imps. And then
I'll be an old child with a very cute fox.
Step 3, question marks, and step 4, confident.
About 12 minutes into talking about imps, they usually piss me for some reason.
Also, I enjoy to discuss my favorite weapons, which I use on imps. The habitats, which imps usually.
I think Rob, are you okay with this plan?
Whatever works best for the group. I'm all in.
Imps, bacon, egg, and imps.
Obi is not going in no bag.
Obi, do you want another hat?
But no,
That'll
this
be
is a silly
amazing.
plan. Let's not do this.
Let's just go into the silly. I don't want to play
Yeah,
no.
let's talk. We don't need to fight everything. We're on the run from the law.
Yeah.
We don't need to go around killing gnolls.
Are we putting people in a bag?
Yes. Putting people in the bag has worked every time.
Every time. All 1 times it's worked.
I mean, hell, we can all get in a bag and just have a fox run past them.
No.
Oh, look. Lunch with a bag.
Up to y'all.
To be fair, though, I don't happen to know if gnolls eat foxes. Lore Kitsune 7. I don't know how this is going to help me, but sure.
To be fair, our fox can't run.
Oh, sorry, that was 17. I didn't see the 1 on there. I can too run, just not as fast as I can like this.
I mean, I can also run not very fast as a gnoll.
Monty's like, I'll let y'all figure this out.
Yeah.
And she walks away.
Speaking of, should we send the lieutenant with them? Or
Yeah,
should we
they.
take the lieutenant with us or leave them?
No, leave them.
Yeah.
I mean, except unless as a peace offering, but
Nope.
probably leave them.
Steve.
The lieutenant walks up to you and he says,
Gomac, by the way, I looked it up.
Gomac, thank you.
You're welcome.
I must protect Monty. And then he.
Yes, I was gonna
I don't
trust you with this mission.
Yeah, he turns around and he.
Marches stiffly away.
Yeah, he marches away and he looks at Monty and then he loosens a little bit and he grabs her hand. She kind of like
Aw.
butterfly eyes again, and they walk away. And
Well,
you
good for
all
them.
are on your own.
Okay, I'm going to don the hat, which has now become a bandana.
An old child, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly is the plan with the Gnoll child again? We were somewhat distracted by bag shenanigans.
I do not wish to go into a bag again. I would prefer to take the other hat. You can do the talking. I'll do the killing when this goes wrong.
Sounds good. I was thinking that we're some gnolls that wanted to hunt in the sewers and see if they let us in.
Right?
Just pass and
So do you want a hunting fox or is it 3 into the bag? 4 into the bag.
I mean, yeah, a fox is fine.
Fox and Quokka should be fine.
Yeah, cool. So you can get in the bag.
Yeah, being a fox is a good idea, actually. We can
Yeah.
put a rope on you and like make it a leash, like you're the kid's pet.
No.
And if there's a fight, it's just an action to turn the bag inside out, and we all pop out with daggers.
Yeah. Can I come up with your nickname this time, Leander?
Oh, sure, yes. I just won't tell Lilac.
Your name is Pestilence.
Pestilence. All right. Okay, I like it.
Now,
Away goes in the bag.
if
I
we
put on a hat.
if y'all turn the bag inside out, I mean, and we all fall out, isn't everything else gonna just fall out too?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Take care of that later.
Yeah,
the
when we pick it
oil.
up later.
The fragile potions. That should be on one of our persons.
If I have an action to message, I'd prefer to do that, but I will if the
Yeah.
situation requires it.
Well,
I will remove the potions from
Yes.
the bag. and put
Obviously,
them
if
in
you
the
can
bag.
just put the bag over Andy's head.
There we
take care of
go.
it. Yeah.
As for
Oh.
weapons, I would like to walk with a bottle of alcohol in one hand and a torch in the other.
Okay.
Nice.
Before I get in the bag, Don Smith is just gonna search this luxury airship for valuables.
Um,
Or even
completely
expensive-
surprisingly,
Yeah.
nothing.
All right.
You know what? No, that's dumb. You would find some things. Hang on. Let me pull up a loot generator.
Yeah. Even if it's like maybe a secret compartment in some rich person's cabin, or like a piece of the engine that's rusty but valuable if I fix it up.
Yeah. All right. We're all level
So, Bobby,
1. Got 5 of us.
Should your name as the Gnoll be a baby? A baby?
I think that's going to get confusing with obey.
My name is No.
No, the Gnoll. I like it.
And yours?
No.
I'm trying to decide between Ragu or Zilch. Which one's better?
Well, you've already used Ragu today, I think.
Did we? Oh,
Yes.
Zilch?
Zilch.
Or No Lego? No Lego is also pretty good.
Zilch and no.
Zilch and No. Yeah, I'll be Zilch.
And pestilence.
And pestilence.
Right.
Okay.
It sounds just like a Gnoll.
Airtight plan.
We're so
Got it.
lame.
Why is the child going to be speaking on her behalf?
Because the adult is mute.
Right? Muted.
Okay. You
go.
look around, and inside of well, first off, you enter this ship, and it's just creaky and old, and you're literally walking on like the inside wall of the hull. So like it's a little bit curved, and you kind of have to like shuffle your way along the hallway in order to get into any quarters, any rooms. And so just imagine the ship, and you've just turned it sideways. You're trying to walk through. It's going to be a little awkward.
Sure.
As you do that, you notice there are plenty of holes in the floor. Thankfully, not the wall that you are walking on,
Right.
but the floor, which has like probably less structural integrity than the hull itself, the steel hull. You are like you're seeing through to the next floor below, and it's creepy, but you don't sense any like haunted vibes. It seems pretty safe for the most part. And you work your way around. You take a look through most of the like easily accessible staterooms, and it looks like most of the stuff has already been looted. But you do find a hidden compartment at one point, and inside of that hidden compartment, you get a lesser dark vision elixir. I'm gonna just go ahead and screenshot this for y'all again.
Remarkably useful.
That's yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Nice.
Are people in the bag currently?
As we're exploring the ship before starting that plan.
Okay.
10 minutes of dark vision.
Okay, lesser dark vision. Then you also find all of this. A crying angel pendant. A lesser juggernaut mutagen.
Oh, interesting.
Snake oil.
Oh, what does the snake oil appear to be? Because we don't know it's snake oil until we identify it.
That's a good point.
It appears to be ghost touch.
Yeah. That sounds awesome.
And actually, when you look at the Juggernaut mutagen, it looks like a a bottle of thick, viscous, brown, like bubbly liquid. Looks disgusting.
Nice.
And the snake oil looks like any other kind of like cooking oil that you might use to heat something up over a fire. There's a sun rod, and there is a tinder twig. 10 of them.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
help you
Good
start some
stuff.
fires. The snake oil, let's see. Oh,
Because
wow.
the snake oil, it pretends to be something else, like a potion, and then when you actually use it, that's when you realize, oh, this doesn't do what you thought it did.
Good call.
It's like typical Wild West. Let me sell you some of this cure everything panacea, and then you have it, and no, it doesn't do anything.
Cool. So that's what you find.
Nice. Okay, I put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And then me.
right.
So I'm kind of confused. Is the access to the sewers in the ship, or where are we going for that?
It's past the ship and like past the Gnoll encampment, is my
Yeah.
understanding.
And I
Okay.
think as you kind of walk through the ship, it's pretty clear to you that there is a pre-cut pathway that seems to have been made before you entered. And it just leads you through the ship and out the other side.
So before we go out the other side, time to jump into the bag.
Yeah.
Sounds
Three
good.
of us in the bag, one
Right.
fox, two Knolls.
Yep.
Torch and booze.
All right, who's in the bag?
Rosaline,
Roz,
Obey.
Yep,
Obey.
and John. And every 6 seconds, I raise my shield and ready an attack on the Gnoll.
John just in the bag. 1,
'Cause-
2,
Yep,
4.
that's how the system works.
Ha!
shield.
But it's dubious knowledge, so you're actually on like a 5.5
Yeah.
second scale. Cycle, excuse me, not scale.
You're gonna have such an anxious time in there.
Yeah.
As you emerge, you see a campfire. And seated around the campfire, you see this. You see 4 what seem to be gnolls, hyena people, who have sludge and grime growing out of their bodies. They seem to be mutated. Their jaws are dripping acid. Their skull is like you can see through their skin into their skull on the top of their head. They've got horns in places they shouldn't. They're wearing armor. One of their limbs is smaller than another limb, and they look nasty. And as you approach,
Im-
go ahead.
Immediate response.
Well, you're
I
in
am
the bag.
going. I'm not in the bag.
Oh, no, you're
Fox.
yeah,
I'm a
you're
fox. I'm going to look at Tag, shake my head, and then like indicate towards it, and wait for a signal.
Yeah.
We do not look like those are not the Knolls we disguised ourselves as.
Yeah. One more thing that could have been brought to our attention by these goblins.
Is
Yeah, well.
is it too late for a stealth check?
Oh god.
You're more than welcome to use. Well, I will say,
Walk out with a torch in my hand.
Diplomacy.
yeah, anybody's more than welcome to use stealth to roll initiative if you would like, but I would like initiative.
Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna be able to get a message out.
Do I have advantage on stealth if I'm literally in a bag?
Yes, but you don't know what you're hiding from.
Point of order: which of the two of you is holding the bag?
I was. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Brian,
You see me? I mean, do they see me?
I don't know if you would
I-
have initiative though.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean we're holding actions until someone dumps us out of the bag. Right?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're still gonna try diplomacy, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it, but I don't think it's gonna fail.
Try it too.
everybody give me initiative.
16.
Okay, 19.
16 for tag.
What's
25.
my diplomacy?
All right, we got Tag at 16. We've got 25 for Oleander. We have Babibi,
13.
13. Got Rosaline at 25. Let's go, girl.
Nice. What's your mod?
Yeah, that is a... She has...
7.
7.
All right, I have one more on you.
Okay. So I'm going to make Rosaline 24.5. Then we have our first Sludge Spine Killer.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Our second Sludge Spine Killer. Our third Sludge Spine Killer.
I feel good about this diplomacy plan.
Mhm. I think it'll go well.
I mean, I'm in the bag. I just am saying, this really worked out this time. We finally thought things through.
The old 100% bag trick.
I really did not expect that. That was a surprise.
Here I am.
Good, I'm glad.
Child Gnoll.
We showed up to the costume party in the wrong outfits.
Give me a moment. I want to open up the notes for the this. All right. Tattered and dust-worn canvas tents stand against the southern and western walls of Scrap. A fire pit sits between the tents, and impaled on a crude spit over the pit is the carcass of a large, charred rat. The path through the Scrap leads to the north and east. And there is a family of gnolls, 4 of them, sitting at this camp. As you walk out, you see that they bear a variety of noticeable mutations. Vestigial limbs, weeping pustules, misplaced sensory organs, and you, Oleander, have the jump on them if you would like to take it.
I look at Tag. Nothing at the
I
moment.
don't think I can even speak, can I?
That's a
I look
really
at
good
the BB.
question. I feel like in this situation, probably not if you use stealth to roll.
Okay. All right. And I'm just not going to wait for permission. I'm going. Oh, you were not there, Babibi. Your token was not there.
No, sorry.
Well,
Just
We can have by.
There it is right there.
yeah. Okay. I just
Why
wanted
you guys
to
keep putting the fighter behind everyone, every encounter?
That
Where's
was
the bat?
that was me. Sorry.
Yeah, I did want to use that spot though, so I don't know how they positioned
Just
themselves.
put me back. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to be leading the charge.
Okay. Thank you.
But children lead the future.
All right, 10 paces. I move. I don't have a firearm. I first action untransform.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, Tag not waiting for permission on this one. And fire. Draw and fire. That would be what I would have to do. So I'll don't get a reload action this turn. I'm going for this guy. That is within my first range increment. So
Okay.
you have to remember what my plus to hit is. Oh damn. That's pretty good. 25.
That's a hit.
Cool. That's not a crit, is it?
Oh shit. It is a crit.
Oh damn!
Okay. I have deadly D10.
That's really good. What's the damage?
So
Boom! Headshot.
I don't know. Let's find out. Not amazing. That's a 14 total.
So 2 times the first.
You need a second
10.
guy for your
Yeah,
normal.
that's-
Oh,
Okay.
He's multiplying the first die.
oh, that's what
You
we're doing
can,
here.
you can do it that way. It's 2 times 1d10 plus 1, and then another d10
Yeah,
for death.
14 total.
As you fire, Oleander, your shot rings very true. How do you kill this sludge spine killer Gnoll?
Boom, headshot.
All right, so you step out of the ship and you realize this is not what you guys expected. And Oleander untransforms and is like, I'm taking this one, y'all. Shoots their weapon directly into the skull of this mutated Gnoll, which just explodes as this creature falls back dead.
And I am going to turn to Tag and say, get out of the back now. Please.
DM Emma, I would like some details. You said
Okay.
this was a family of Knolls. Was this the mommy, the daddy, or the kitty Knoll?
You're doing this to a loving father?
This is
They're
the
all brothers
strange
and
uncle.
sisters.
Of course they are. Okay, good.
Was it the youngest one?
It was
At this point,
a
I don't care.
loyalist. It's a twin middle child.
No,
Okay,
y'all
good.
killed
That-
y'all
that's
killed the youngest for sure.
Got it. I can live with this. I can live with this.
All right.
Let's give you dagger knives.
Can we hear from within the bag of holding?
No, they
Okay.
can't hear. It's an extra dimensional space. That's the
Rosaline,
rule that I have it open, but
So you can reach into acquire. Can you reach in for their hands and pull them out like one at a time? Is
before I open it,
You
and
can
they
turn
go
the
out.
bag inside out.
please don't jump that.
I mean, it's one action for you guys to get out if I just tell you to get out, too.
if you turn it inside out, I am going to ask for just a heads up, a reflex saving throw to
Yeah, as
stay
everything
standing.
crushes them. Yeah.
Rosaline, she draws her gun just to be ready. And I think she will also.
In the bag.
I think she will also cast shield.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Okay. Next is Sludge Spine Killer. You killed my brother. Thank you. I'm here all night with my
Language we
impressions.
understand.
Hold on. As a reaction
Okay. To him speaking?
to my having killed this person,
Oh, it's your intimidating thing?
yes, this is my other one. I'm going to look it in the eye, point, and say, "You're next."
Okay.
And an intimidate check. It wasn't amazing. Of 6. Well, it's probably not going to do anything, but I tried.
You
Okay.
thought you were looking in the eye when it's just a pustule.
Fair. There it is.
He
Okay,
begins-
continue. Sorry.
He begins laughing, and as he laughs, a pustule from within his throat pops. He just gurgles on his own pus. I'm sorry, y'all. That's so gross.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it. Continue with your turn. Sorry.
No, that's good. That was
tried,
good.
Everybody.
Please continue
So-
trying that stuff.
What does the
Character
brother or sister, I don't know, do?
Okay. He moves 25 feet.
Now, I did pick this spot for a reason. I do want to know if I have partial cover.
You have partial cover from
That angle. Yeah.
2 of them right now.
Okay. Cool. And I know that one's gonna move, but just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He runs 25 feet. His second action is to pull out a bola. And he swings it up as his third action and throws it at you.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit, which I'm almost certain is a miss.
That is a miss.
Okay. So the bola lands next to you, and it does not hit.
I just smirk at him.
Okay. Next, we go to the second Gnoll, which will move. He's gonna pull his sap from his side. Then, as a second action, stride 25 feet. As his third action, stride 25 feet right next to Oleander.
And by me.
And it's now John Smith's turn.
Yep. John Smith will raise his shield and ready an action to attack the first Gnoll he sees.
Okay. Then
It's one of right here.
this is the one that you killed, so he's not going. And then Tag, it is your turn. What do you do?
Tag will message John Smith and say, "We've got a fight. Come on out." And then
I respond, just dump me out
um,
on them.
then Tag will cast Electric Arc
Ooh.
on the first one in front of him.
Okay.
So let me get a reflex save from him.
Okay. $18.
That's a save, so they're gonna take half of this damage.
Okay.
And so it's my
24 plus cast mod.
yeah, the mod is what I'm trying to find. Your charisma? Yeah. So that was 7, which becomes 3 when it's half. And then the second one needs to save.
Okay. Reflex save. That's a 10.
Okay, that fails. And so we'll take 6 damage.
Nice.
And this is electric damage.
Okay.
That's Tag.
Okay. The third one, she strides 40 feet directly at Tag. And then she strikes with her jaws and attempts to bite you.
Imagine the diseases in that mouth.
Oh, natural
That's a very high
17.
roll.
Like mega.
You don't have to imagine.
You're about to find out. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
okay.
that's 23. 3 points of piercing damage.
And I assume you'll need a save.
Maybe not. Hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna need a reflex save.
Nope, I fail. 7 in case it's a critical fail.
Okay. It is not a critical fail. DC 14. You don't save, so you're gonna take 1 point of acid damage
Okay.
as a pustule pops on its face.
Oh, you're gonna get Gnoll pox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No being around.
Okay, that is its turn. That is her turn. Now we go to Babibi. Within the bag.
I'm not in the bag.
Oh, that's right.
Not this time.
Babibi will take a deep swig of the alcohol,
Okay.
place his torch in front of him, and blow a mist spray. Oh, this is some high quality stuff. Otherwise, I just put up my torch.
What? Reflex
Dragon
save?
breath.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make it a 15-foot cone, just 5-foot spray.
Yeah.
And you can do all the rules on that. I don't need much fire. This is flare.
Yeah, I like it. 18. He
A little
saves.
D4.
And
2 damage fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably 1d4 or less, to be honest. But
Okay,
I like it.
1d3 if you want.
No, 1d4 is good.
All right.
Halved? Yeah, because he's eight.
And half.
Yeah, I already
yes.
have it.
Yeah, it was
2
4
fire.
originally, which became
Okay.
2.
Cool.
That was
Now,
fun.
are we giving that the attack trait?
Absolutely, that's an attack.
Electric arc isn't.
Oh, that's true.
Electric arc is not an attack.
Your call, Emma.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna call that an attack.
All right. I am going to. Free action, drop the alcohol.
Aw.
Drop it like it's hot.
I have 2 actions left if I want to do this. Yeah, okay, I know how I'm going to do this. Free action, drop the alcohol. And then I'm going to do a snagging strike.
Hmm.
All right. Oh. Yeah, snagging strike. Nice. Crit fail.
Is it a nat one?
Yes.
And I love the way it bounced off and then out of your dice tower and into the
that's
tray
right. Go to the top.
and landed on one.
So what are we doing with fails?
Cards.
Because otherwise I'm just going to swing again.
Pretty sure it's cards. Is it cards, Emma?
It's cards for a nat one.
Network ride rule. I think now, huh?
Bruised ego. You can't attack another creature until the target is knocked out or the end of your next turn. You know what? I'm gonna
So I
say
can attack
you.
this creature?
Yeah. It's a. I'm gonna modify this a little bit. I'm gonna say.
Biden is dirty from trash unless you swing at it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's you can't attack. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, you can't attack another creature until the target is knocked out or the end of your next turn.
All right.
So does
You can
I
that
will
attack this
continue to attack it.
Yeah.
I will smack it with the torch again.
Okay.
Well, for the first time. Let's see. 20.
To hit. That
Actually,
hits.
21. But sure.
Yes, that
What are
hits.
we calling a torch? A 1d4 again?
I think that's fair.
Plus 1 fire?
Sure.
All right. That will be my strength, which is 4. 6 normal bludgeoning plus 1 fire, if you want the fire.
Yes.
Okay.
It actually, as you attack, you bonk it in the head. And how do you kill this Gnoll?
Yes.
After spraying it in the eyes with a flaming alcohol bath, It screams out in agony, like I just sprayed bug spray in its eyes. And then first I wave the torch in front of its face, completely miss, and then turn around and jam it down its throat.
Nice.
All right. And I'll just leave it there. I let go of the torch and
And
let
it
it
just-
fall with it in its mouth.
Falls back, unlit torch, now that has been extinguished in the mouth of this creature, extending upward.
Doug says, I thought I was out of the fireball.
Cool.
Turn.
Nice. Next we go to Obeafo.
I
I know nothing, I hear nothing, I see nothing.
Okay. Next
gave
we go to
you a
Oleander.
Really? Okay. There's one just staring me down right in the face, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Raconteurs reload. I reload and point the thing point blank at its face as the intimidation check.
Yeah.
That was significantly better. What was my mod again? That was an 18 against its will DC.
That does intimidate this creature. So are they frightened now?
Frighten 1. Yeah.
Nice.
I shoot it in the face.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Not amazing. 12.
A 12
I'll
is
take my +2 if I still have that.
Um,
I don't
From
think
the
so.
alcohol?
no, that was only during the ship, I'm afraid.
Okay, a 12.
12. That does not hit.
All right. I'm going to psych and swipe out at it with my third action.
Okay.
I'm going to do an unarmed. Hold on. Which one do I have better damage on? I'm gonna bite its leg.
Okay.
Try to come down and bite it. Gonna use my jaws. That was not amazing either. 14?
14 does hit.
Really?
Great. So you're also getting Gnoll pox.
I guess so.
What saves do you make when you bite one of these?
I just dropped my this. Hold on.
Contrary to what it would seem, no save.
Max damage. Takes 6 points of damage.
And it dies. How do you kill
What? Okay.
Get his bloody leg off.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bite it, tear off the leg, and it flies off to the side, and I'll be like, oh, that was strangely easy.
it? Yeah, and I
Yes,
think
that was terrible.
So I think it's your turn next as a reaction. I am going to your next, the remaining Gnoll,
Nice.
cool.
and make an intimidation check. 18.
Oh, it
18.
feels so good.
Yeah, you do it. They are frightened.
Characters working.
It's really working.
Yeah.
These things are, we're level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things are like
What we can
dying,
do-
I think.
Yeah.
They're diseased.
And I think as you bite and like rip off the leg, you get the feeling that they're very fragile. Like these
Okay.
creatures have been eaten away at by whatever is mutating their body.
Can I flavor slightly that the leg lands next to the other Gnoll?
Yes, and I think it is sticking straight up parallel with the torch.
Okay, I like it. Go team.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm done. I think I'm out of actions.
Rosaline,
Yeah.
she holds her turn until she's out of the bag. And then we have the last sludge spine killer, who looks at you, Oleander, says, "You all killed all of my siblings." Runs over at you 15 feet. second action is to strike with their jaws, and they bite at you just like you bit the leg off of their companion. That's a 15 to hit. It's a miss, right?
That's with the minus from frightened. Yes. Okay, 15 to hit misses.
Okay. Then the second attack is also a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that flattened it. That took all of the mobs
Yeah.
away.
Wild.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Cool.
You're going to have to try harder than that.
John Smith, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to thrust my upper torso out of the bag and throw 2 daggers at it.
The first person you see.
Sounds sus.
Oh, my back!
Get out, walk behind it, and stab it.
I'm a Gnoll still, right? At the first Gnoll sees
Either
What?
one of us.
Like, legit question, though. How is Tag
Yeah.
holding the bag?
The tag bag.
I mean, Tag told me get out of the bag now on the last turn, so...
Okay. Tag, how are you holding the bag?
I mean, I think I communicated to them to get out of the bag, and all I did last turn was cast a spell. So
Okay.
I think after that, my hands are free to hold it open.
Sounds good.
And I'll hold it away from the 2 dead gnolls in front of me.
All right. So I think that will work then, Brian. You can go ahead and roll to hit.
15 and 10.
15 does hit.
Okay. 9 damage.
And as you pop out of the bag, you throw a dagger?
A floor. But yeah.
A flort.
Yeah.
What does it look like? How do you kill this creature?
So, I pop out this bag that my friend is holding and say, "Look over there behind you," and throw one fork over its shoulder and goes, "Huh?" And then I throw another one and it goes wham right through the back of the neck.
Cool.
And it sort of exsanguinates and falls over.
That's a $10 word.
Yep.
Love it.
Exsanguinate, nice.
Well, I mean, we gotta butcher our own animals. Step 1.
I love
That's
it.
step 1. Just throw a dagger at them.
Well, yeah, you cut the 2 sides of the carotid artery. That's why it's a Bident.
Uh-huh.
That's how many
May-
times before your podcast. That was a kosher kill. Yeah, absolutely.
As you finish this encounter, you're able to kind of... I'm going to push things forward a little bit, try to get to a stopping point relatively soon.
I walk to this chest of gold on the map.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As you do, John Smith, you look through their tents, through their camp, and you find 20 gold pieces total.
Nice.
And how would we like to distribute that in character sheets?
I'm happy to keep track of it for the group.
Okay.
If we want.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would
Good
like
with
to
me.
take these bolas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, loot. Let's see.
Yeah. I believe they dropped at our feet. Since we're right next to each other.
I already put it on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they each
so
have 1 bola and 1 sap.
Tag says, "Is it all right if I keep 7 of the gold pieces?"
I mean, yeah.
And they all also have leather armor, which is worth 2 gold pieces.
Too heavy. Well, bag of holding. Not too heavy.
I already have leather armor.
Do we really want this infected crap?
Not particularly.
It is
In fact-
pretty nasty.
The
John Smith is taking anything worth money. You don't have to take your cut if you don't want it.
what is the condition of the bottle I dropped.
Ooh.
Did the fireball bottle crack?
Give me a flat d20. That'll be a luck check.
14.
Natural. Okay, so natural 20 is it is totally intact and standing up straight. Didn't spill at all. I think with a 14, it lands on its side and has leaked out just a little bit of liquid, but it's mostly intact.
All right.
Yeah, and it has not cracked at all.
I would like to pick it up. Oleander,
Mm-hmm.
gargle this. What you have consumed is the most foul meat I've ever seen in my life.
You know, it did taste pretty awful. I'll take you up on that. Thank you.
And then I'm going to grab Tag, and I'm going to restrain Tag and start pouring it on his bite against his will.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
fair.
You have to do a medicine check to pour alcohol on someone.
Obeys come out of the bag, right?
Tag messages Rosalind and Abeifo that it's time to come out.
Cool. They'll step out of the bag, Rosalind will step out of the bag.
We do not want to catch what they were selling.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Or catch what they were pitching is the correct way.
Yep.
I don't know how your race says it. I will detect magic.
Okay. You don't detect any magic in the near the vicinity that you are in, or in the vicinity. And overall, this camp looks pretty barren. Like, you just find the 20 gold pieces, you take the loot that you want to, and everything else is just like meat that is way past its due, way past its deadline of safety.
Expiration date?
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
The meat deadline.
The meat.
Meat deadline sounds like a cool band name.
You know what? It's been a long fucking day. I worked 13 hours today.
You're doing awesome. I love the energy that it brings to the session.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Zilch is thinking of continuing past the camp.
I see no reason to keep these disguises up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can keep going.
I'm fine.
So let's see, we got some
Sorry,
Wow.
it's the action there, Obey.
infected gnolls.
This
What?
looks like I didn't miss anything.
Oh, occultism. What
They were
caused
pretty
this?
disgusting.
Yeah,
I'll
we
say.
do want to do an
Blood.
autopsy, actually.
18 occultism. Do I know what caused this pustule and disease stuff?
You think it's likely that it's like a couple, more than a couple, it's generations of gnolls who have lived in this area who have just been continually eating like trash.
Got it.
Yeah.
So are we going to take a 10-minute rest here?
I'm fine.
I'd be fine doing an autopsy.
I didn't take any damage.
Yeah,
I didn't take any
I'm
damage.
just gonna keep going.
You did take damage. You got a bite, right?
Yes, it's fine. Zilch took damage. Tag is ready to keep going.
Could I make a perception check to see how far does it look like we're from the exit?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
24. It's pretty good. Not bad.
You feel like if what you remember is correct, when you like looked at the map and you looked at the like the barrier of the like when you scoped out how large the how large the the junkyard was.
Yes.
You feel like you're getting relatively close to the other side of the junkyard, so probably pretty close by.
Is there any kind of medicine check I can roll for infectious diseases?
Just give me a medicine check, and we will see what you come up with. What are you trying to know?
What diseases come off this? But that's only a 14.
With a 14, I think you're pretty confident that this is not a disease that can be transmitted. It's something that is like genetic now, almost, and that
Okay.
it causes like acid to be expelled from the body in the pustules.
Can I piggyback on that medicine check, Emma?
Yeah.
So Zilch does look wounded, even though his bravado is saying that he is not.
Interesting.
Oh, as in I wasn't looking at you, but
Okay, well, people do see the bite mark and the bleeding.
Well, I'll notice that. Tag, I'm sorry. Zilch. Your
Thank you.
bite is bleeding.
Oh, I'm sure it's just the color of this fur.
let's move on. Warrens can die alone in their hotel rooms.
Okay.
I think it would be fair for people to take 10 minutes to search this, right? Like it would probably take about 10 minutes to look through everything.
Yeah.
Rosaline will go ahead and attempt to heal you up during those 10 minutes.
Zilch at first protests, but immediately just lays down, stand still for the administration of the medicine.
Okay. That is a 23.
That'll do.
That should do it.
Yeah. All right.
So 2d8 if you were going for the 15 DC.
Yep. You're going to get back 5 points.
That's plenty.
Cool. And as you move on...
Oh, I was
Go ahead.
for my autopsy. 5 survival for the gutting. 18 medicine for whatever's left after ruining all the meat.
Beautiful.
I think you
It
described
looks
it
like
quite
a bloody
well.
mess.
Yeah, you...
Interesting. They have no organs anymore. It's all a mash of sludge and feces.
They were once Gnoll.
Where once it was Gnoll, it's now Void.
God.
All right, I'm gonna move y'all a little bit.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's move.
So you continue walking, and you see the pathway starts to curve. Off
I
in
like that we
the...
put our fighters in the back always.
Oh, that's totally me.
Frontline fighters always in the back.
There we go.
Ah!
We wish to observe our enemies, crush our allies before we swoop in to defend them. We have to study their movements.
And as you walk through this path, this winding path in this junkyard, you start to see it curves around again. And in the distance, you do see a large sewer pipe, a very large sewer pipe. And just before that is this... Well, I'm going to read it to you. What looks to be a fungus patch. Here, the walls of trash lining in the scrapyard are overgrown with dense green mold, bulging mushrooms, and powdery fungus. Thick, fuzzy rot overflows onto the floor of the scrapyard, the plant matter spongy and slippery looking. To the east, a wide sewer tunnel exits the scrapyard, and as you approach, you see a number of leshy creatures. I'm going to go ahead and show you what their leader looks like.
These are all like 30 feet from each other, these civilizations, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of travel time, I think.
You see this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 140. Oh god.
Great.
Friendly.
Good. Good.
Or he.
Hey guys,
But,
this is an audio medium. What is the description?
I'm sorry,
It's
you're
a
right.
walking fungal infection.
Paizo yet again knocking it out of the park for the
Yeah.
listeners out there. But go ahead, Emma. What's this look like?
Yeah, you see in the center of this green fungus patch is what appears to be, imagine like a mushroom woman, but much
fungal
more
queen, if you
mushroom
will.
than woman. Yes, a fungal queen. I like that. And she's holding a. I guess I'm going to use they them pronouns for them because I don't know how they would identify being a fungus.
A fungal monarch.
Yeah,
you go.
they are holding a large staff that kind of bends down and seems to be like releasing spores into the ground. They appear to be wearing a large skirt, but in actuality, that skirt are just what seem to be like almost petals, or just extra fungal material that's kind of flowy. And from the skirt kind of goes up into their waist, their torso, and they look almost like they're wearing like a regal top that has a large collar over the back of their neck, and their face is covered in just snaggly teeth. And then it opens up into this strange fungal opening, kind of like a Venus flytrap at the top of their head. Except out of the top of the Venus flytrap are all of these like eyes on stalks. And it's this pink and white color for them. And then for the others, you also see a couple smaller fungal creatures who kind of look like mushrooms with teeth and spider eyes.
Yeah, if the red cap was more arachnid than Fey.
Yeah.
How far are we? Can we knowledge check?
Absolutely. Feel free to give me a knowledge check. And yeah, well, I'll wait to continue until y'all give me that knowledge check.
And what is our current physical distance away?
Well, funny.
Currently, but BB, you are 70 feet away from the small one and 85 feet away from the queen-looking one.
Okay, I got a 12 on my knowledge. What two things am I confident are true?
Love it. Are you specifically looking at
I'll look at the queen.
the queen? Got it. Okay. You look at the queen, and you are fairly certain that. Give me a sec. Weird. It changed. Please hold.
This interlude brought to you by Mushroom Soup.
Okay. The image changed, but everything else is the same. Okay, so you are fairly certain that this creature has an ability that when it explodes, it will fill the environment with like spores that help the environment grow. And you're also pretty certain that they can turn into other things. They can change shape.
So John Smith is gonna immediately start casting paranoid looks at, the rocks, the trees, everything around. He's gonna say, careful, there could be hundreds of them. They can look like anything.
Hundreds.
Could be, they can disguise themselves as anything. They're shapeshifters.
Cool. And as you begin to approach...
Oh, I didn't want to approach.
Okay. Well, you are relatively close to the edge of this. What did you want to do, Bubby, if anything?
I want to drop to my knee, take off my backpack. I'm going to pull out my extra set of clothes and start ripping it apart with daggers and yell, "Don't breathe in the spores," as I make makeshift bandanas. Take out my water skin, start just wetting all the cloth, and I'll take one strip and wrap it over my mouth. I don't know what they're going to do, but I just ruined a good shirt.
Nice.
Yeah. So Zilch just lowers the bandana he's currently wearing over his snout.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm not in disguise anymore.
And Kanto just kind of squiggles up so that he can share the same bandana that Zilch is using.
I will take a handkerchief and tie it around my snoot.
So I'm doing craft. Da-da-da. Only 12.
Okay. That was crafting, an 11 and a Arcana of 12. What are you trying to know with the Arcana check, John Smith?
That was the old knowledge check.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And the crafting check. What are you trying to make again? I got distracted.
Uh,
The wet bandana that will cover my mouth.
yeah, I'm making one too.
Okay.
You can use my shirt.
I will let you know if you are successful or not.
When it explodes and you breathe it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to save that for a little later.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah, as you reach the edge of this fungal patch, these Leshy shout out, "Intruder! Intruder! Intruder!" And then the queen, the monarch, approaches and not approaches, but from where they're standing says, "You dare to approach our fungus patch? You underlings, I will make you pay. The great Shumfellow and all of my followers are fed up with so many tall folk trampling through our territory. These goblin, these gnoll, and now you. The nail gobblers have snatched up perfectly good animal corpses that the Leshy had planned on using, and the sludge spine's frequent comings and goings have made a mess of our lifestyle in our fungus patch. We will kill you instead of allow you to pass through our territory."
John Smith will say, "Wait, great queen, if we kill the gnolls and bring you their bodies to feast upon, will you let us pass?"
After all, we are not tall folk. Look at me. I am a mere 3 feet.
Marvelous.
Somebody give me diplomacy.
May I do the diplomacy?
Go for it.
There it goes. 18.
What do you say?
After all, I am not a tall folk. We can provide you the gnolls that we will slay and pass on through with your permission.
An intriguing proposition for the monarchy. I am intrigued. We shall let you pass, provided you can bring us the dead bodies of these disgusting gnoll on these disgusting gnoll who walk through our beautiful patch of fungus.
Well, today's your lucky day, because we already killed them. So let's bring it.
And
All right.
go ahead.
Yeah, we do it. We bring bodies.
Okay. You like drag the bodies over, you place them on top of the fungus patch, and Shumfallow approaches you and says, We thank you for your gift. We shall allow you to pass through our fungus patch. Please, be careful where you step. We care very greatly for the creatures who live within. And you are able to pass unmolested through the fungus patch.
Yay.
Nice thinking.
Yeah. I like it.
We're careful.
Yep.
And
Good
as
side.
you,
I get so.
Yes.
Bubby
no
B steps
spores
on
exploded.
Bubby B steps on a mushroom. Ah, roll initiative. No.
I'm actually going to even switch into my fox form to be even more careful and slinky around it.
Everyone in the bag.
And you make it across.
We thank you for our passage. If you ever need our help again, don't forget it was Zilch that helped you.
Zilch. I like that name. I am Shumfallow.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, My Majesty.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
craft a Molotov and run.
so flattered.
I just leave.
Did you just try to Odysseus this thing?
And
It was this. Nobody helped me.
out of
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That later, the Majesty will say, Zilch was here. Zilch, I tell you.
Goes full circle.
as you walk toward the sewer,
Kept the disguise.
out of the shadows out of the shadows of the wall, the darkness of the sewer pipe, you see
Oh, geez.
a large, not large mechanically, but a very tall gnoll with like fungal spores growing off of her arms and 4 eyes. Looks very similar to the mutated gnolls that you already saw, but just more put together. And as you approach,
Remarkably more
Mushroom
healthy.
people killed your family. You must get revenge.
so a narrow path through the scrap leads and turns sharply west into an 8-foot wide sewer pipe. The pipe's grate lies against a pile of fire-blackened bricks near the opening, and the path continues to the south where it opens to a larger area. As you walk toward the sewer, as I mentioned, this creature emerges. Very like they got some swagger. They walk up to they walk out of the sewer entrance, and they look at you. They say, "Trying to get through the sewer? You're gonna have to take my map."
No,
And
sister, we would be very happy to have your map to guide us.
then come and take it, friend. Roll for initiative, and that's when we will start session next time.
Okay. But I do want to say those mushrooms killed your family. You should go get them.
I'm writing that down.
We'll start with that next time.
I like it.
Okay.
Very fine.